My mic was on, huh? We get some heavy breathing going on there. Wow. These are really plaguing my ears. Oh my gosh. How goes it? How is everyone? We are... Thane. Thane is the theme for today. Clearing the throat. Oh man. You think everything's working fine, perfectly great and everything, and oh my gosh. Then you leave the mic on. I found out. Shepherd dancing. Hey, no more Alien King. Who else? Did I miss anyone yet? Okay. I found that if I go into her bedroom and play music, it makes great intro music. Alright. Let's say hi to Boo. Hey, Boo. I love the meep. How's everyone this Sunday? Happy Sunday, by the way. What is going on, no more? What's up, guys? I like that. Actually, we're going to... Where is... Thane would like to speak to us.
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibration.
Hey, she's the doctor. Happy Sunday. Okay, so... Alien King, your points are getting really close to, it says postcard. But since you're my mod, you get something bigger. She is, in fact, the doctor. So I sketched something out. That's just a sketch. A quick view of a sketch. Numbers! Hi, how are you? We're gonna talk to Thane, and I think I'm gonna see if he blah. If we have a mission. Can you tell I'm human? I just totally mess up. I'm not a robot. Having a good day? I'm doing pretty good. Other than the fact that I forgot to turn my mic off before I started. I have tea today instead of coffee. Just because. I hope y'all are doing good. Look at his weapons. So I switched my sniper rifle back over to the Widow because I like I like to like shoot things 3 times, but it's not as powerful as the Widow. So I switched it back. I probed some planets today. This morning, did a couple of sides that really don't mean really much of anything to the story or even side DLCs. So the side DLCs I will do on stream. But Eldon, hello. We are talking to Thane.
Shepard.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things.
He's even got a cool walk.
I had a family once. I still have a son.
How are you,
His name's
Eldon?
Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
How long's it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
It's
I should go.
my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console, please. Music.
Hey, cat.
Oh, unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. I fought him. Runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. He tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
His memory stuff is crazy. Hey, Kat, how are you? Happy Sunday. Good to see you. Yeah, lurk away. If you gotta lurk, do stuff. It's Sunday. A lot of people are just hanging out,
Did something happen to them?
lurking.
No,
I can't even
not
get words are
once.
hard on Sundays,
Nothing
too.
dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
Interesting. Get on with it. We're trying to romance things, so we're not just gonna say get on with it. Guys, if you have not followed The Cat is a Lie or Alien King, who is there. Actually, he had a shout out, but we're gonna do another one. Why can't I do this? Even typing's hard.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and
Oh
uncles.
wait, I missed something,
I have
didn't
not
I?
seen him or talked to him since.
Shepard seems to have a thing for aliens. Oh, that's so good. She does have a thing for aliens.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work
Oh
as
my
one
gosh,
in
the
whole
textures on
person.
his
When the soul is
face. Look
weakened
at
by
the
despair
little
or
tiny.
fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected.
I'm checking out a
longer
drill, guys. I'm checking out a drill.
Where has Kolyat's body willed him?
To the Citadel. I don't know where exactly. I only know that he traveled there and has contacted the criminal element of the station. He's been hired to kill a man. I would like your help to stop it.
Heck yeah.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
Maybe he name-dropped you to get hired.
It's possible, but I don't think so. It doesn't seem right. My name. He should not respect it.
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
Thane, I don't have your contacts and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help. I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped her body in sea vines, weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me, calls for her. The Hanar lift her off the platform. They sing like bells. The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away.
They let her body slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why weren't you?
It rains. It always rains on Kaje. Warm water pours down his face.
Can you imagine having memories that just come like that all the time? That would be just crazy to actually remember every tiny bit of your memory. I
didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
guess where we're going. To the Citadel. Okay, I've talked to everyone. Oh, I need to see if... Okay, we did ask him for upgrades. CSC. We've talked to everyone, pretty much. Everyone has missions. We still need to get Samara. Kelly? Anything? I'm just waiting for her to say. Oh, she's not even saying it. That I have messages. Because I know I do. Let's go through these. We don't need that one. There's this ambush site detected. Okay. From Tombs. Who's Tombs? What the heck type of game are you playing, Shepard? You did the buddy act when I had the gun on that Cerberus scientist telling me you understood. Now I find out you're working for Cerberus. Oh! Oh, dude. Wait, no, he's not alive. How is he messaging us? Oh, we're going to Disneyland. Hey, Starcrow, how are you? Oh, I'd love to go. Actually, I want to go to Harry Potter World and Star Wars down there. Actually, I've been to Disneyland. I'm talking about Disney World. Anyway. I can recall events in my life before kindergarten, but not back far enough. My guess is I was a sickly child at some point. Uncertain. Interesting. Tests were done on me that you could not even imagine. For years, Cerberus did them. They tortured me. Blah, 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 blah. I've got my own merc team now, Shepard, and I kill any Cerberus team I can find. If I run into you, don't expect any to... Oh, no. Wait. This was the guy with the thresher maw stuff put into his veins. I swear that, well, I could be thinking of any playthrough, but I swear that when we spared the doctor, he didn't make it, but apparently, I guess he could, he did. Oh no. We don't need chainmail. From Chorbon. I hope this address still works. I promise to send you intel on the Keepers. Ah, if I found anything. And this is important. See those scans you took? It turns out the Keepers are bioengineered and based on my comparisons to some of those materials from Saren's flagship, Sovereign. They were engineered millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign. Dude. You may not understand how important this is, but it suggests that the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. It may have been made by something far older. With the Keepers as organic guardians. Oh my goodness. And what's more, based on my genetic readings, they're supposed to react to something. Some signal or something about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances. It's a bit like comparing rings on a tree to see the drought years. Whoever did this, well, around the last time this signal went off, would have been around the time the Protheans disappeared. And it's scheduled to go off sometime around now. If any of the old tech still works, they could have some nasty surprise waiting for us. Just thought you should know, nobody here on the Citadel will listen to me. Dude. Oh my gosh. Greetings, Commander Shepard. Liara Tassoni gave me your contact information. I was one of the cleaning crew on Danteus Towers. Oh, one of the Solarians. You helped me get out of there. According to Tassoni, you also found Thane. He took down some of the Eclipse mercs trying to get us down, and I wondered if you could pass along my thanks. The way he moved, one was dead before they even knew he was there. He snapped another's neck, then he shot a third, all in the space of a few heartbeats. It was incredible. He moved like a dancer, grace and power in constant motion. Thane is that cool. Seeing him changed my life, woke up something in me I don't fully understand yet. I don't know what I'm going to do, but Solarian lives are too short to waste as custodians. Especially when there's so much else out there. I'm going to find something that lets me capture what I saw in him. That beauty, that aesthetic perfection. I'm also going to buy some nice clothes. Oh, no! So if you can tell him that, or just whatever parts that you think are appropriate, I'd appreciate it. Thanks, Jared. That is so cool. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. I like that. Alrighty then. I think I have my earbuds in wrong. They feel really weird. Oh my gosh. Okay, they are. No wonder they felt so strange. How are you, Stormcrow? Are you doing good? Hopefully, starting off the week good. Yeah, I think I already said that I already scanned probe planets or whatever. Or whatnot. Okay, so we got Thane, Garrus, and Kasumi all in the same place, so probably stick around the Citadel. I still Hey, what's up? Okay, we're gonna do Thane first. I always get nervous about it because I'm always afraid to show up. I love that emote. I like the animated emotes. They're pretty cool. That's only for partners though, isn't it? The animated? I was just thinking, I don't know what I'd animate on any of my emotes. Okay, so we have two that needs to give me party members. We got Green Leader and Green Bean Guardian. Because Green Bean Guardian, Greenie, subscribed yesterday off stream, so... You would like the story of how Jarrett and Conrad from a fan club for the Normandy 2 crew. That would be awesome. Okay, obviously Thane. Ooh, okay, what has he got? Throw and warp. We really don't need... We'll just do Thane and Garrus. Accept. Alright, I'm waiting for AI hacking, because I want AI hacking. Lilisha. Like that.
I found references to a forger named Fade in CSEC crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking. Also, according to CSEC, a drill recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
I did get an addition to my sniper rifle and more armor. There's a couple more things I need to get off of Omega. But yeah.
Yes?
I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
Yeah, I know him. The alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division's side for the last year. He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, he'd be in a cell.
Are you
Best
really?
I can do is put you on the trail.
Ooh, renegade.
There's a warehouse in the marketplace. Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
Gently.
Why haven't you been able to catch him?
Whoever he is, he's damn good at avoiding CSEC. I think someone on the inside's feeding him information. Either that, or he's got access to our databases and comm channels. I don't know which is worse. But you're outside CSEC. Maybe you can nail his ass.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
I do.
Yes?
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Commander.
Laugh it up, Garrus.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
Nice.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
You bring Zaid along for Blue Sun stuff? Oh yeah, anything like Blue Suns and the other stuff, or like that, I take him for sure, just in case.
Aren't the ducks dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run.
Ew.
Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolgat plans to assassinate someone.
We're gonna stop him before that happens, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Thank you, Shepard.
Garrus is like, what about me?
Welcome.
What about my
This
mission?
is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the CSEC security cordon.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Okay. Dark Star Lounge. Ew! Oh my gosh, Eldon. Ew. Oh, gross. I kind of forgot where Dark Star was.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What do you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were tired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
He's so confused.
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
Ooh,
When I heard the
D&D.
name, I didn't think it
Pathfinder.
could be the
Nice.
same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for...
I'm not gonna hit
They can make me
Mouse.
disappear.
We're
I'd
not
like
that
to help you,
renegade
Krios.
yet.
You've always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Mostly searching for jobs. Oh my gosh. I remember when I got laid off. It took me 9 months to find a job. I mean, I applied everywhere. That's including like Walmart and McDonald's and stuff. And they told me I was overqualified. I should not have put my paralegal degree on there. It was just... But I've been at the same job for 9 years now, so I guess I ended up finding the right one.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But These people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talk to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right, all right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
You were out of work back in the early 80s, the forestry event. It's just... And coming from like, well, what happened was I got a severance package because I got laid off. The two clients that I got hired for, both of them got filed bankruptcy, so I had nothing to do. So they kept me as long as they could, but and then it's just like there was what I wanted was another paralegal position, or you know, in the legal field still. And if you're specific about that, but then if you're on unemployment, you have to look for jobs all the time, so you have to apply everywhere else, and it's just like. Just got to the point where I was looking for whatever because it was taking so long. I was lucky my brother was living with me at the time, so he was helping pay rent. But yeah, that seems so long ago. Oh my gosh.
One other thing. That Shepherd VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
I want one.
Give me a copy and we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volas who are patching it all the time.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the war.
That's a new one.
Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You just saved yourself a world of pain, kid.
Yeah, right. When Kellum finds out what I've done, I won't live long. And I can't do anything about it but hide. Krios, you got any kindness for me? Put a bullet in Kellum before you go.
Couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then, but I left him as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself.
Oh, dude, look at his eyes.
Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows.
He's got green
eyes.
eyes.
Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
In the middle of black. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our
If I could
decisions,
zoom
Shepard.
in on his
You
eyes
of
right
all
now
people
for
know
you
this.
all.
Let's head back to Bailey.
I would. That was... Wow. They did some really, I mean, cool things to the... If you pay attention to the eyes. Out of work for 3 years, landed an assistant manager job at the local campus golf course, and then went back to work on the second day with a very bad cold. Everyone told me to go home, and I answered that I had been there long enough, needed to work for a change. Oh, goodness. Thane's eyes were surgically altered to read Hanar signals. Interesting. Huh. Okay, now we need to go back to C-Sect, right? I want to listen to this.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I don't think I have any money, but let's see what we got here. Health by 5%. I spent all of my money on the sniper extension or whatever the heck it was. It was like 50,000. Hello? That's why I'm doing both of these. So I can, wait, where's CSEC? Is it down one more? That's why I'm doing both of these missions today, so I can get more money. And I think the Normandy is full of fuel. Wait, what is this? You ship salesman. I'm so confused. What is here?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Okay, I don't want that visor anyway. Alright, so...
Shepard, we know times are tough. Station records show that you made only 0 credit last year. If you need something to get you to your next paycheck...
What?
Error, dig not found. Let cause pawn and payday loan can help.
What?
For you. Credit on the spot for personal and home electronic devices, precious metals and jewels, genetic assay data...
I've never
and
seen
virtual
this.
intelligences. No credit check, no questions asked. All we need is your citizenship ID. Come down today.
What? Have I not ever clicked on these before? Okay. You're planning to do a real Lola thing later on Tally's loyalty. I'm bringing Legion and putting Lindsay in Cerberus assault armor. Oh my gosh, dealer. Dang. Okay.
This is a public notice that Citadel Security will hold an auction of confiscated property in this ward on Earth date, August 4th, 2185 at 0830 Zulu time. Items to be sold include jewelry, personal electronics, private starships, cargo and sport-related personal shuttles, art, and antiques from various cultures. For more information, visit any CSEC
Interesting.
into CitadelNet at keywords CSEC auctions Samara.
This looks like the place. The Forger's thug should be inside.
Now available on video, the abridged version of Francis Kidd's
Oh my gosh, his voice.
of Hamlet, featuring an all
He changed his voice. Gotta love these commercials. Right? Okay, I have seen this one.
Don't forget to catch Elcor Hamlet live, an unforgettable 14-hour experience. Insincere endorsement. You have not experienced Shakespeare.
Insincere endorsement.
In the voice of Elcor.
Oh, or Elcor. Okay. Which one's CSEC? I had not seen the one of Shepard and hey, do you want to borrow money one?
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Yep.
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
This part I'm just gonna like, Bailey. You want to see the Elcor version of Empire Strikes Back? No. No. That's not possible. I can't even do it. Luke, I am your father. No, wait. How would they say the emotion? Extremely upset. No, I can't even do it.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before.
There we go.
What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight. If I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
With great dramatic gesture, I am your father. At long last, finally, distraught. No, no. Oh wait, no, you can't even have like inflection in your voice. Distraught. No. No. That's impossible. Dude. Painfully. Arg. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen in my point system, there is a You've Got Mail point where I will do, you name a movie, a game, a show. I will do a piece of art that relates to it, and I get to choose what I do. Alien King just redeemed 80,000 honey drips. And I kind of knew this already, and I already kind of started. I kind of already started on his alien, because I knew. So, yeah. And then I'll probably make that into a sticker, actually. But yeah, congratulations! It takes a while to get to 80,000. I made it that way because, man, I don't know. That would be a lot. Oh, hold on. The Elkhorn version of the Titanic. Painfully dramatic. Jack, I will never let go.
Bring him in. You might not have much time.
I'll make it happen.
Zeno doing
Wait here.
Hamlet. What do y'all think about points for redeeming for a sticker pack? I was thinking about that. Instead of just having giveaways, I was just thinking
Got
of
Kellum.
point redemptions.
Tell Bailey we're ready.
I might do that.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Ooh, we good or bad cop?
Captain, his lawyer's here.
Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
All right, should we like full on go Lola on this dude? I feel like we do not have enough renegade points, so I'm thinking we might do a Lola thing here. You always okay? We're that pretty much. You be good cop.
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's
We're having an
advocate.
assassin play good cop.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
You hired an assassin. We need to know who you want
Oh
killed.
gosh, I
You
need
tell
more
us you can
renegade.
go.
I want to see my advocate.
Your advocate hasn't arrived. We're trying to find him.
I'm not saying a damn word until he's here. You two are in way.
Pay attention, Mr. Callum.
That wasn't a good idea, kid. That is gonna cost you.
Sure it is.
Control your temper. We want him to talk. Sorry. My associate gets a little excited during interrogations.
Hit me again, asshole. Every punch
Works for me.
Hey, he said it. Hit me again.
Do you know what I'll do to you when I get out of here?
Keep it up, tough guy. You'll leave in a bag.
Go to hell.
With intense
Ease up.
Oh my gosh.
He's
I
to
need...
us dead. Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
Joram! Joram Talid. Dorian in the 800 blocks.
He's unconscious. No need to wake him up, I think.
He'll wake up with a headache. No permanent damage. We have Koliet's target. Let's get to Talid before he does.
Agreed.
Sorry, Bailey. Dude's got a little bit of a bloody nose.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram. Yeah.
Oh,
You might
and
have seen
that's
his
a sound
posters
effect
around.
I
He's
totally
promising
need.
to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Anti-human. Okay, let's see what this is. With intense melodramatic tone. I am king of the flimsy platform breaks for Mass Effect of the Elcor. That would be good. To quote Grant, heh heh heh.
Are things so
Would
bad that
be a
people
good
can
sound
openly
effect.
campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
But we saved the council.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're definitely saving because if I screw this up, we're doing it again. Just fair warning. Oh.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow to lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
That is like the coolest thing. I love that they did that. Thane is such a badass. Oh my gosh. And yes, I curse, but it's Thane. But
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll...
I'm on him, Thane.
Okay.
He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
pistol upgrade? Yes.
Following.
We definitely need a pistol upgrade. There he is.
Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Goliath?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election
To the
day.
right. What? I may have missed said loot. Well, crud.
No problem so far.
Crap, I'm lost.
Stay close, Shepard.
I don't know where he is. Oh no! I'm
Do you
lost.
have the target?
I've
Yes.
got him.
Oh gosh. Oh well. I think I'm more concerned about Thane than anything.
Can you give me an update?
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. Target in sight. No sign of trouble.
Nope. Okay, they're going this way.
I see him. I'm following. What's he doing?
Wait. Where
Where
is
is
he?
he now?
I don't know. Oh. Oh no. Hold on, Thane. Hold on.
Shepard, what's his status? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a
No problem so far.
I went too far. Oh. Thought I was getting ahead of things.
What's his status?
Yes, sir. You're running for office. Lots of people watch you.
Where the heck is he? Oh.
What's it?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, who are you?
I don't have time for this.
Sorry. Completely Lola.
Kolyat! Thane,
I saw.
he's heading to Talid's apartment.
Renegade. Okay, we're definitely doing the good thing now. Now, yeah.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec. Put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need... What the hell?
Talid, get the hell out of here.
That was Paragon? That was,
Yeah, I will.
that was almost like a renegade action.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the Deep, I went to find them. The Triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
And that is why I like Bailey. Whoa, what just... totally moved off my screen. Whoa, what? We got 30,000 credits for that? Okie dokie, artichoke. That's kind of nice. We have gas, fuel. We have money for fuel.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
Kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Nice. This is a short mission. Garrus is a little bit longer. Where do we start with that?
Yes?
I'm trying to find a local forger.
I've already asked him
He
this,
goes by
but
the
I
name of
forgot
Fade.
already.
Yeah, I know him. The alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division's side for the last year.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, there's a warehouse in the marketplace.
Okay, the warehouse.
Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
You don't need to tell me gently. You have to tell Garrus gently. Oh wait, hold on. We got 30,000. Is there anything in here we need?
Come on, please. You have to help me.
Oh, this
I
is
need
the
to make
spice
something
dude.
nice. It's for a date.
It's for a date. Good luck. Warehouses. Why can't we go there? Dark Star Lounge. Secure reward. The lower level first, okay. We shall do that. I keep wanting to buy fish, but I'm... Oh wait, what's this? Oh. I've seen things from Mass Effect 1. Okay. I'm so used to it because I've been playing Greedfall off to the side. And she's got like, my girl in Greedfall has extra like stamina and stuff. And she can run. You don't even have to worry about her running out. It's just of stamina. But Shepard is like 5 feet and done. It's just
A council inquiry has concluded that a combat VI that went rogue on Luna was not intentionally upgraded to full AI status. Alliance members have maintained that the VI was for combat testing purposes only. Given these findings, it is unlikely any charges will be filed.
Edie. That would be Edie. Konnichiwa. There we go.
This looks like the place.
Wait, this was a trick, wasn't it? You sent me to the wrong place just to get me to leave.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Been trying to get this refund for 2 years. 2 years! I'm not giving up now.
You'd get a lot farther in life if you just held on to your service orders and receipts.
Does anyone else end up helping this guy get his refund in the end? Or do you tell him not, you know, dude, there's a war going on. Why are you complaining about a refund? I've done it both ways. I've gotten him in the refund finally, and then the other way I say about the war. We're gonna start doing some more renegade actions. I feel kind of renegade-y today.
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it. Quick! Shoot them!
Too slow.
Why do I even bother?
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
How do you sort of work for someone?
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
This place is rough. I kind of... I sometimes die a lot.
Arkham thinks they're protecting him.
Oh, I should have taken...
What do the Blue Suns have to do with this?
They use his services to help their people infiltrate businesses and various organizations.
I might go switch out to Zaid.
Bastard. He's using CSEC to help those scum.
No. Well, not really. He got fired from CSEC a while ago, but he still knows the systems.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. If I can switch out, I'll probably switch to Zaid and Garrus. But I'm not sure.
I just got a refund in exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni jail converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse.
That guy. Okay, here we go. Alright, so Garrus and Zaid. Ooh! Yay! Okay. This is what I've been waiting for. Recharge time 6 seconds, duration 12 seconds, shield strength 500 points. Recharge 6, duration 9, shield strength 350 points, radius 3 meters. Duration 12 seconds. It's the duration that's kind of throwing me off. Impact radius. What is it? Impact radius. Area AI. Improved. I think I want Has anyone ever done the AI hacking in this? I have not. That's why I've kind of wanted to. I've always ignored AI hacking with Infiltrator. I don't know why, but now I'm kind of excited about doing it. So I'm not really quite sure. Shield strength 500 points, 300. I almost want this one. Your AI provides the ultimate in shield strength and maintains for a very long hack duration. I think hack duration is what I want. Your wireless signal is boosted in strength, affecting a wide area to hack multiple synthetics. If you get more than one, it's this. I don't know, more than one might be better than. Doing it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Right. Let's. Okay, I'm gonna let him keep the Viper. Alright. I'm gonna make sure I have the correct. I have the Widow. Got it. Particle Beam. I'm gonna switch this out to. Goodness gracious. We'll try grenade launcher. Okay. Zaid. Give you the Viper. Okay. Wait. Ew. Okay, its power source seems to be an internal organ with biotic. Yeah, yeah. It's just ew. Okay. I really don't know what to say about that. Oh, and thank you for the tip, Castle. I totally forgot to. I read it, but didn't say anything about it. Hi, happy Sunday. Let's go get him.
There he is.
Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them!
Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you. Enemy!
Enemy everywhere. Okay. I was trying to remember Nice one, Garrus.
Impressive.
Very good. It was Fade that we had Rex with us, so Fade is not here. Fade, I know, is definitely gone. Is there something to hack? Or I saw something. Maybe not. I love this gun. Go ahead, Garrus. You got this.
Rerouting power. This should punch them.
Okay, fine.
Through their armor.
Here we go. I think. Okay.
Engaging target.
I got the weekend.
Warning, hostile force using non-standard ammunition.
Hey yo, what's up? Oh, hacking.
Orders acknowledged.
Yes. That makes me happy. I like the hacking.
Anyone else want to? This'll put him down.
Who was it that wanted the get to the chopper? I cannot remember. I did put it on there now. Ooh, hacking. I'm gonna use hacking a lot. It's hacking.
Warning, engage unit defense system. Proximity warning.
Whoa, did I totally miss him? Gee, thanks. Okay, thank you. Okay. I think my issue is that I was trying to like hack stuff while we were trying to do things. Like the wall save here. $1,500 credits.
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
Can you really, Garrus? Gross.
Firing a high-impact shot.
Right between the eyes. There we go. Lock and load.
Careful.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I totally shot Garrus. Oh, I pulled an Alien King. He wears a unique control. It's a very distinct cologne. Oh my gosh, has anyone watched Leverage Redemption yet? I am saving it. I have not watched it yet, and I'm surprised I have not seen any spoilers. I was talking about Firefly a while ago, but my second favorite show is Leverage. If y'all haven't seen that, let's see. But they have Leverage. Oh no. Oh, my Lanta. Oh wait. I'm gonna die. They're gonna shoot me. It's normally this one where I get shot.
Heads up!
So, oh. Okay.
This'll put him down.
You really don't want me to get it. Dang it.
Engaging
Oh.
hostiles.
And it's not there anymore, of course. Why are you standing there? Okay, see, I found out that the other sniper rifle, even if I shot the 3 shots, it wasn't really knocking them down if they have shields, but this one does, because I just did it. Or maybe his health was just down, but I'll have to pay attention and see about that. Let's get some stuff first. Concentration. Can we save now? Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Getting close.
We got Cumberland.
This should slow him down.
Oh, gee. Why are you pointing your gun at me, Zaid? Jeez.
Heavy mech overhead. Watch out.
Wait, what? Okay. Oh yeah, I like this. Oh, hey. There we go.
Heads up!
Holy cow! What in the maker? If we were like within range of that, we would have been so dead. 4,700 honey points. It's because you keep getting me with the beam boozled stealer. I would be horrible at the game memory. I didn't know that about headshots on a heavy mech. No. Apparently not.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
Power cells. Thank you. Ah. Dang. Well, you used to have 80,000. Wait, no. How many? 80,000? How do you have so many?
So Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
Oh, honey drips. Okay. Okay. I was like, wait a second. I thought you used all of them. Okay, so the honey points are for, like, the battle. Okay. Honey drips are for the points.
You seem to be getting tense.
There we go.
Harkin may know
I was
why
confused for a
Sidonis wanted
second.
to disappear. If so, He knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sedonis off. Did you see that?
Uh-huh. I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
You only have 278
He's a real
drips now.
criminal
Whoa.
now, working
Worth
for
it
the Blue
though, worth
Suns.
it.
I should just shoot him inside, but I need him alive, so I won't do any
Beans
permanent
before
damage.
battle.
Just enough to loosen his tongue.
Okay. Alright. So Steeler redeemed beans. Speaking of beans. Bean boozled. So here we go. The last time I couldn't tell if it was popcorn or rotten egg. It was like really weird. So I should shake them up a little. Okay. So we have Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. Tutti Frutti or the Swish and Boop. Every time I say that, I think of Ellie from that one movie, and she's like the dip and flip or flick or whatever it is. Okay, here we go. Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks? Ooh. Oh, that's like that tasted like how my son's stinky socks in junior high smelled like. How do they do that? It's definitely not Tutti Frutti.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex, heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably
Whoa, look
Blue
at that
Suns.
Geth thing
Harkin's kind of trapped
spin.
himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight, but I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You don't need to hurt him to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
Okay.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
Yeah, that was definitely not Tutti Frutti. Ew. Okay, I got everything. I'm all serious now with this hacking. I'm like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. There it is. The good old collector rifle.
This should come in handy.
More sniper rifle damage. Yes. Okay, let's save. That is what I want.
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are ready to mode when dropped.
Good to know.
Oh.
Hostiles! Why don't you just turn around?
Wait, where are you?
My shields are down.
Okay, okay. There we go. Actually. Oh, jeez, Manelli. Okay, okay. Let's move over a bit.
Snipe that one!
Okay, Garrus, can you snipe this one, please? Or...
Sit down!
Anyone? Where are you? Okay. What did I see? Ah, okay. I was like, I know I saw something. I probably missed it. Oh, there it is. I can't go that way? Okay. Alright. That's fine. We got this.
I'm not running from you, Shepard.
Harkin's going to regret this.
I don't know if those are like endless or what, but okay. I can't go up there. Alright, so we'll go down.
Oh, crap.
Two heavy mechs, incoming!
Down, Shepard.
Alright, fine. Okay. Oh, can I hack one? Can I hack one?
Shields have failed.
I can't hack one. Well, that's disappointing. That is so extra. Holy cow. Seriously. Alright, was there anything? Alright, let's switch out. Okay, this one I can hack.
Retargeting. Excuse me. Traffic systems engaged.
Not that one!
Thank you. Okay. Alright, so Renegade or... I've gone both ways with Garrus on this.
You were close, but not close enough.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
True.
His name was Sedonis. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business?
A broken neck.
All right. Get off me!
Speaking of stinky socks.
Terminus really changed you, huh,
I don't know why my back
No,
is bothering me today.
Sedonis opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
I'm going.
Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So, what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a bit.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Yeah, I hope we can do this again real soon.
I didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
He didn't shoot him. I wanted to just let him shoot him, but oh gosh. What do we do about this? Do we let Garrus shoot or don't shoot?
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be
If anyone
punished.
has any preference of whether we let Garrus shoot or not let Garrus shoot, let me know. Because I'll take that into consideration.
Getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
This is not like you.
What do you want from me?
Choose
Shepard?
violence.
What would you do if someone
All right.
betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's
All
going
right,
to bring
so we have
Sidonis
one
to
for
justice
Renegade
if I
Lola.
don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this? Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights.
I'm surprised
Give me a signal so I know you're ready. and I'll take
Zaid
the
is just
shot.
sitting
You
there.
better go. Be here
He's just
soon.
sitting there. I think Zaid would probably choose violence.
Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Alright. Virtues of
This
violence.
won't take long at all.
You one of Harkin's men? I don't remember seeing you before.
That's it. Just keep him talking a few more seconds.
I was told Harkin was one of the best. This better not happen again.
Oh, it won't. Don't worry.
What? Shit.
Betrayal repaid, Sidonis. That was easy enough.
This is what happens when you let things get personal. I need to know this is over.
Yeah, it's over. I can move on.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for helping me, Shepard. Let's get moving. I need to get away from this place.
Right with you.
Dang, feels good, man. How many credits? Oh, we got quite a few credits from that. An experience. I want to go to Ilium. I want to go buy some stuff. Oh, so we're done with loyalty missions for today. We're gonna go to Ilium and listen to the Blue Rose of Ilium, and I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to stay away. That's so loud. I'm trying to stay away from Miranda and Jack missions to the very last, because I want to see if I can defuse the situation. If I can't, we're choosing Jack. But yeah.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Great. Let's get our sniper rifle damage. Heck yes. Is that it? Yeah. Through intensive training, Shepard can learn to use a single bonus power. Obtaining more loyal squad members will increase the number of powers available to Shepard. Research advanced training. Review this and other upgrades for your personal terminal. Okay. What's up with this? Alright. Oh, sweet. Okay. I don't know what to do next. Armor Piston and Tactical Cloak would probably be good, but let's get Incinerate. Or not. I only had 1 point, right? Yeah, I only had 1 point. Okay. Update on the kid. Okay, here we go. Hey Shepard, just wanted to let you know that the Draw kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of. Sorry. And he's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some of the trash in the wards. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then what is? Don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. I told him life was too short not to, but don't know if it took. Good luck out there, Bailey. Should we go talk to... Let's go talk to Thane. I'm like very indecisive right now. We've got about a half hour left, so... Let's go talk to Thane. Just go hit on Thane. Our romance option.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Not locked out yet.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
No.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Really? That's it? That's all we got? No flirting? Edie, nothing to say? Okay. Alright, Ilium. Next week will probably be, there are. Liar. She lied. There are no messages, Yeoman. The worst Yeoman ever. We'll probably do Zaid and Jack next week. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, let's go to Ilium. Oh yeah, we still need to get Samara. So we'll probably, okay, first thing we'll get Samara next week. Still need to do that. I've scanned pretty much all the planets except in the IFF system because I'm afraid to go there. I can't remember if you screw things up if you do. Okay, I kind of like this one the best. Okay. Alright. There is... Oh, there's that Solarian that we need to give the information to, so we'll do that.
Stars, your skin looks amazing. You're not using biotics to touch things up, are you? Actually, I just tried Exoderm. New Exoderm.
Exoderm.
They'll never know you've entered the
Oh, is this the... There was a girl here upset, or an Asari, looking for something.
How can you short sell on prefabs after these human colony attacks? They're going to see a ton of business.
A ton of immediate
I'll give the Solarian his information. Here you go.
I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. The Sana Dantius didn't give us time. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
I overheard you talking. Is this the data you're looking for?
The Kurosa Generational Archive. You found it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
There's your data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
1,500 credits? That's it? That's all your family's worth? No, just kidding. Oh, man.
Nosastra has recently received an unexpected visitor in the form of a rare Justicar calling herself Samara. Samara denied our request for an interview, leaving us in the dark about what...
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business. I don't know, some of them seem dangerous. That's the whole point. Danger means more contract work for us.
Give me a discount.
You're sure? The store's over there. And don't get cute. Ugh. whole place is monitored.
Okay, heavy skin wave, so can't afford much here. Oh, here we go.
Rose of Ilium, let your roots dig deep into the hot soil of Tuchanka. Let our scorching sun and sheeting rain turn your supple beauty into strength. For if our love is to survive, it must grow thorns to pierce the hand of any that would uproot it.
That's so cute. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to go back further.
What about you? Going to try and make it as a commando?
Why not? Every Asari has biotics. Might as well use them, right? Damn, that's a hell of a sniper rifle.
If you say so.
Blue Rose of Ilium, you have blossomed in a tower of glass and plastic. But beauty under glass is untested and weak. Where are your
This is
honored
actually
dead
pretty good.
to fertilize the ground that you might grow strong? On the rocky plains of Tuchanka, I will build you a garden from the bones of my ancestors.
It's just, we're looking for weapons. Shouldn't you be taking this seriously?
Hey, I'm 60 years old and finally out of my parents' house.
60.
And Eclipse girls never lack for, company.
You could get killed.
What about you?
I'm almost 20. My genetic stats are average, and my clan has little political power. For a good reproduction contract, I'll need money.
Yeah, Solarians only live to be about 40.
Blue Rose of Ilium, leave eternity unembraced and grapple in the glorious struggle that is us, here and now. I am speechless.
Oh, look
Not
at him.
with blood rage, but with love. And I stand here, humble and mute, to offer you a home. Come to me, Blue Rose of Ilium.
Look at him.
Let our three hearts beat as two.
Love it.
Eclipse might be fun for you. For me, it's the future. My clan's breeding strategy is at stake.
Don't Solarians think about anything besides breeding?
Don't even start with me.
Oh, Blue Rose of Ilium, let your roots dig deep
Okay, I think this is
into
the
hot
start of
soil
it again.
Tuchanka. Let our scorching sun
Okay, yeah.
and sheeting rain.
What do you want? Sorry, that damn Krogan's love poems are getting on my nerves.
The Krogan's reading those love poems to get your attention?
His name is Char. We're kind of dating, but, well, we're on a break.
We're on a break.
And he's trying to show me how sensitive he is by, well, wooing me. It's really bad.
It's actually kind of cute.
So why are the two of you on a break?
He's serious. Serious, as in talking about kids. Char is a great guy to date, but for something permanent... Krogans live long lives. It's not like dating a human where you just stick it out for a century till they die. No offense. It made me wonder if he really likes me. Or if he just wants kids. He can't have them any other way, you know. Because of the genophage.
That sounds like a question you should ask him.
I did. I don't think he realized that our kids would always have been Asari. Non-Asari don't always get that we're not taking alien DNA, we're just using it to randomize some of the genetic information. Anyway, Char was quiet for a long time. Then he said that he'd love our girls no matter what color they were.
It doesn't seem common for Asari to date Krogan. What brought you two together?
He's a fun guy, really smart, especially for a Krogan. And he's got a good job as a transport technician. It's fun to join a mercenary guild or dance at bars for a few centuries, but eventually you hit the matron stage, you know? Then you get your back tattoo removed, let your scalp go back to its natural blue, and settle down with someone dependable.
You need to talk to your boyfriend. He's just gonna keep shouting poetry until you do.
I know, but it's tough. I like him a lot. Hell, I love him. But I don't know if he's permanent Bond material.
Whoa, I'm not gonna say get rid of him, because I totally, this is so cute.
Look at him, he's obviously crazy about you.
Is he? I mean, what if he just wants to have kids? Am I just his baby-making machine? He said I wasn't, but...
If he said that, then you either trust him, so you have nothing to worry about, or you don't, and you've already decided.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that. And I do trust him, if he said it. I'm going to talk to him. Here, I've given you a discount at the terminal. Thanks for the help.
Discount! Woohoo! And you see them later on, so it's kind of cute. Okay. Get all of our freighter ships. What else did I want to do? Okay, so we are where we're at.
You're sure gateway weapons and armor?
The store's over there. And don't get cute. The whole place is monitored.
I totally want to, like, just, I don't know, take from her.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that
I'm
causes
actually-
permanent neural scarring?
You know
That's
what?
horrible. There's a 12-page contract.
No, I
Sheila!
haven't.
There, now
Shepard.
she's green.
I don't suppose you'd remember me. I'm Shiala. We met on Pharos during the Geth attack. Saren had given me to the Thorian creature as a slave, and you killed it. And saved me. I promised to help Zeus Hope recover. I'm actually here on Ilium for just that purpose.
Actually, Samara's mission is pretty short. We might go ahead and do that today. That's what I'm thinking.
How's Zeus Hope doing?
We've done a lot of rebuilding. We even salvaged some useful material from the Geth ship you destroyed. The Exogeny researchers got called back to their headquarters, however, along with what was left of the Thorian.
Is it Exogeny pushing colonists around again, or did the Thorians somehow survive our fight?
No. Exogeny has been very supportive of Zeus Hope. They actually seem to want to help us survive, and the Thorian is dead. Though, after all you went through to kill it, I understand your concern. I fear that after our adventure on Pharos, my purpose on Ilium will seem mundane by comparison.
Is there something I can do to help?
I'd appreciate it. I've reached the limits of my diplomatic abilities, and I'd prefer not to start trouble. Some of the colonists had health problems as a result of the Thorian control. We hired a colonial survey group to do some medical scans. But the medical contract apparently allows the company to perform invasive procedures without our consent. That's why I'm here.
Why are you green?
Wait a minute, Shiala. You were only green when the Thorian made you a clone. The real you was blue, like normal Asari.
Those health problems I said were related to the Thorian control. This is mine. A few months after the Thorian died, my skin pigment changed. My biotic abilities are unstable as well. I'm also having vivid dreams about my time with the Thorian. It is disconcerting.
Tell me more about the contract you signed for these scans.
Barrier Frontiers was interested in our problem. They offered to perform medical scans and deliver treatment for next to nothing. I should have known it was too good to be true, but we were desperate. In the fine print, we apparently agreed to let them perform invasive follow-up procedures if they deem it valuable. Which they have.
Can they actually force these procedures on you?
No. But they can declare us in breach of contract. Which means we're responsible for the full price we would have paid normally. Zeus Hope just
That
got back
is
on its feet.
a raw deal.
There's no way we can afford that, Shepard.
What kind of health problems did the colonists have?
Headaches or muscle spasms similar to what they experienced while under Thorian control. Sometimes the colonists near another former Thorian victim shared sensations like heat or pain. It has to be a result of trace amounts of the Thorian's parasitic spores. You can see why we'd want it studied and cured.
I'll talk to the survey group.
I appreciate it, Shepard. The Barrier Frontiers representative knows about the issue.
Let's do this. And get some maps while we're over here. Let's do a little bit of map. Hades and access. I can do some scanning over the week. Alright.
I saw your conversation, human. You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Pharaoh signed. I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough. Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
Why are you insisting on these tests? What use could they possibly be?
Their use is not your concern. A legal binding contract was signed. Nothing else matters. All of you. Humans, Solarians, Turians. You come to our planet that complain that our laws don't suit you. The galaxy would be a better place if nobody but the Asari had ever dragged themselves out of the primordial muck.
Perhaps we could work out different tests. Something that will work for both sides.
If the colonists were not willing to abide by the terms of the contract, they should not have signed it. The onus is not upon me to accommodate them.
So you'd be this harsh in your contract terms if these were Asari colonists?
If they were Asari, they'd be dealing with problems unleashed by another race. Asari like my bondmate, who died when the Geth rebelled against the Quarians. Or my daughters, who died during the Geth attack on the Citadel. One worked in the embassy, the other was a greeter for the consulate.
We knew her. Sort of. Oh. See, I never paid attention to who her daughters were. I knew her daughters died.
I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
You really think this is legal? Maybe Ilium's contract analyst should look it over.
You ignorant yokel. I was negotiating contracts when your ancestors were
Ignorant
still burning
yokel?
witches and enslaving each other. I haven't lost a contract dispute in 70 years. Try me.
Why are you so prejudiced against aliens?
Phew, where do I begin? With Solarian explorers unleashing the Rachni upon us, then unleashing the Krogan to correct their mistake? Or the Turians, so eager to bomb every problem away? Or humans, the new arrivals who already think they should be in charge? Every war that has plagued this galaxy has been caused by your people. My people's deaths are on your hands.
Whose deaths are we talking about exactly?
Okay.
My daughters died. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Why was your bondmate on the Quarian homeworld?
Studying the Quarians. Not their technology, but their music. She loved all their art. Said they had old souls. I think that's where my daughters got it from. Both of them loved talking with people, exploring new cultures.
They sound like wonderful people. The galaxy is lesser for their loss.
Yes, it is.
Do you think they'd want you to do this?
I'm not. I didn't. Oh. I'm sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
Did you get the star charts?
Yeah. I had to deal with Arinya, though. I feel like I need a shower.
What do you expect? She's a pureblood. They're all like that.
You know who else is a pureblood? The information broker, who will become the shadow broker, who could kick your two's heinies. Okay, anyway.
You did it. I just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's hope again. I don't think I could have... Is it always like this? Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form. Isn't anything ever just fixed?
You've got the power to make a difference, Shiala. Not everyone does.
You're right. You gave us a chance by saving the colony. I can't let them down. I won't. Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
Whoa, I don't remember that.
Can I help you with something? I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
Wait, why?
The last thing
Do
you
have a
remember is
problem,
Bailey
or
was
did
asked
she
to
kill
keep
somebody
Kolyat
already?
out of the judiciary, and then I went to my couch and the rest of my eyes, the next thing I know, I woke to the sound of a poetic croaking. The rose of Ilium.
Relax.
We're gonna
Just
go
need
get
to speak
Samara.
with her.
I was gonna.
Good. Samara's the first Justicar I've seen on Ilium. If I'm lucky, things will stay peaceful.
I was gonna do it next week, but I realized we have at least an hour left.
Get there, the pedestal
I was
on
thinking
that
we only had a
balcony
half
will summon
hour.
cab. Just be polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
Is Samara really that dangerous?
If you follow the laws, you've got nothing to fear, and a Justicar would die without hesitation to protect the innocent. But their code orders them to stop lawbreakers, with lethal force in most cases, and everyone skirts the law somehow on Ilium. If someone tried to bribe her, she'd be obliged to gun them down as a matter of honor. I'm hoping to avoid that.
Why are you worried about other species coming into contact with her?
If a Justicar kills an Asari, none of us questions it. But if she killed a human, do you think the Alliance would understand her actions and respect her authority? You can't even figure out your own religions. It's a big diplomatic incident just waiting to happen.
Tell me about the Justicars.
They're a monastic order. They've given up their families and possessions to follow their code. Most of them are on some lifelong mission, but they'll always stop to deal with any injustice they encounter, which can be a problem. In some ways, they're a lot like the Spectres, undertaking personal missions.
Spectres are authorized by the Council. Who do Justicars represent?
What? That's like, I don't know, a good human metaphor. They represent their code, our code. It's closer to a religious group than a legal branch. No law-abiding Asari would question a Justicar's orders. Nobody becomes a Justicar for personal gain. And they die before breaking their oaths.
I'm the daring.
I'm looking for Samara.
Like I said, she's at the commercial spaceport. You can hail a cab at the pedestal on that balcony over there.
Kahuna, the daringest daring streamer of the round. How are you, Kahuna? Oh, Samara. Who we? Okay. Add. How goes it? How's Sunday? How are you doing? Or should I call you Arathis? Who do I want to take? Let's bring Kasumi. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, D&D, our next one will be on July 2nd, our second session. If you guys have not followed Rage Mage, please do. I will try to host every time so you can see if we're on, but Kahuna is part of our D&D group. And I had a lot of fun last time. My hair looks a little different, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. What do I want? I want incinerate. That's what I want. Okay, we're good. Yeah, and if you guys have missed it, you can watch the VOD on Rage Mage's channel too, so.
Where do you think you're going? I'm taking my goods to Omega.
Take my wife,
Detective.
Samara.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder. I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of. The victim was your business partner, and I'm not ruling you out. I'll let you know when you can
Time for
leave.
CSI Ilium.
What about that Justicar that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
It's the weird respiratory sounds, right? are interesting.
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble. As if that weren't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off of this world.
Has Samara actually done anything yet?
The Asari say that Justicars are lethal in a fight. And if they so much as smell corruption, they start shooting. The thing is, corruption isn't that hard to find around here.
Tell me how to find the Justicar.
He wants to leave.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
I should go.
I should go. Hey, how you doing? Okay. Ironically, I made a firm promise to myself that I could not live in any place that had CSI, NCS, etc. named after them. Oh, my voice is getting funky. Medical station. Got anything else to loot? Oh, weapons locker. I think we're good. Here we go.
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
I need to recruit Samara for my mission. Then we'll be on our way.
Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
Then she'll fit in just fine.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP. She's at the crime scene.
You're letting her into a sealed crime scene?
I'm a cop. I'll work with the Justicar all I can. Besides, she's been looking at crime scenes longer than our two lifespans combined. She knows how to handle herself.
If you're doing ZSI, can you please make your character do the David Caruso stance as he violently removes his sunglasses?
You're awfully anxious to get
If
Samara
only,
out of your
if
district.
only.
My bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident, but her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner. Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in. Be careful. The local Eclipse mercs have been all over those back alleys lately.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh.
Let's find the Samara before the detective does.
And away we go. Yeah, I don't think the detective is looking too hard for Samara.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess. Anaya told us to let you through. Watch yourself. There's merc activity back here. We're waiting on backup.
Let's consider this extra sock surplus. Ship the rest of Thane's. Okay. Always looking for loot. Circuit boards. Thank you.
Get the rest of Bravo Squad prepped. Alpha Squad went after that Justicar 20 minutes ago, and they got shot.
Alright, you. I am not using my sniper rifle. Ooh. Hello. Can we... Why is my... weird?
Well done.
She wasn't the best Asari. She's a sorry, she's sorry. She's sorry, she's an Asari. Sorry. Oh yeah. low-key mech. It's low-key mech. This mech is so low-key. That was really bad. I know.
Those were my best troops.
There she is.
Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. My name is Samara, a servant of the Justicar Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse Sisters, and I see 3 well-armed people before
Samara's
me.
pretty cool.
Are we friend or foe?
I'm Commander Shepard, and I need your help with a critical mission, Samara.
You honor me, but I am in the middle of an investigation.
I need you to help me take down the Collectors.
The Collectors.
Oh,
are
I
a
totally
worthy foe.
understood that.
I would relish testing
That's
myself
your woman
against
right
them,
there.
But I seek an
Step on my neck.
incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse Sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I wish you were willing to go with the human, Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for 1 day. After that, I must return to my investigation.
I won't be able to release you that soon.
You won't be able to stop me.
The human is lost here. Can one of you clarify?
Human is lost
I was
here.
trying to convince her to leave with you, but Justicar's in their code.
The detective has been ordered to detain me. I can't force her to disobey an order.
And after a day, Samara breaks out and starts killing anyone in her way?
I am afraid so.
There must be some way we can all get what we need.
I see a way. While I am in custody, you find the name of that ship. Do that, and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
Can you tell me more about Justicars?
We are individuals who have forsworn family, children, and worldly possessions aside from some weapons and armor. We travel Asari space righting wrongs as defined by the ancient code
That's
we
armor?
each memorized.
Of course she's a biotic.
Ilium may be dominated by Asari, but it isn't in Asari space.
My quarry fled to this place. I am sworn to hunt her down, and I will follow anywhere
Oh,
she
it'll be
goes.
for 1 day, then
It
I'll
is
turn
rare
your
for a
inside
Justicar
out
to leave
like a
Asari space,
pillowcase.
but I must follow my oath. If
You'll
I
be like
suffer
a
for
feather
it,
on the
I will
wind.
accept that.
A moment ago, you refused to give up your investigation, but now you'll swear to follow me?
If I stay, I will be compelled to kill many innocents to escape incarceration.
Like me.
I may be killed, and my quarry would be free to continue murdering. If I come with you and survive your mission, I can resume my investigation. To do that, I need the ship's name to track her to her next hiding place. It is a simple choice.
Slim chance is better than none.
So true.
This Justicar code seems quite strict.
It may seem so to you, but this is my oath. The expedient path may be fast and simple. That does
Penitent
not make
path
it the
or
right
expedient path? Penitent? Penitent?
Do you
Penitent
have any
path?
leads?
The Volus merchant
Need to watch
hit me
Indiana Jones
forward to
again.
To this. Eclipse marks are
I've been
preparing to kill
quoting
him.
it way too much lately.
Get the truth out of him. He may know
So that
our
means
way
I need to
into
watch
the
it.
Eclipse base.
Well, I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
Wait, what are we doing? What are you doing?
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
Why are the mercs after you?
I know nothing about any mercenaries, Earth Clan. I'm merely an innocent merchant. Oh dear. Please put that away. I'll be cooperative, I swear.
Tell me everything.
I smuggled a chemical onto Ilium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic. I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse. So they are perturbed and want to kill me.
It sounds like you're a swindler and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true. But I haven't survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something.
The Eclipse recently smuggled someone off-world. I need the name of the ship she left on.
I don't know about their people smuggling operations. They must keep records in their base. I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy.
Just happened to make a copy. Just, yeah.
Take it, but be careful. Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform. They are all dangerous.
See, that's what you gotta remember when you run into somebody. I like the colors of the screens in between for Ilium. They're really colorful and pretty.
Get ready.
Anything?
Weakening their integrity.
No, you're not. Where's my fire?
Put him down!
Shepard, my scans confirm that the chemical compound is biotics. However, concentrated exposure will cause severe tissue damage. I recommend limited exposure.
Targeting order known.
Is that too far away for consuming? I think probably. Oh! Sorry, Zaid. Oh my goodness. Zaid's booty got in the way.
I can do that.
We can either you do that every stream. Oh goodness, guys.
Get down!
Can't do that right now.
We're so good. I'm gonna watch me die next. Oh, I haven't saved yet. That's probably a good thing. We should probably save. Grant, Jack, and Jacob. I accept you. Alright. We're gonna totally renegade this. Because this chick is not cool. Hey, in 7, you started the trilogy again, got burnt out at Thane.
Stop! I didn't fire my weapon once.
I can understand
pretended
needing
to
a break
because the other Eclipse
because
sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot.
over and over on it, yeah. I mean, just
That's an Eclipse uniform, isn't it? Turn and face the wall.
Ooh.
I'm not one of them. I knew.
I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
You chose your side, Elnora, and you lost.
Screw that, bitch!
Okay, what was I saying? It could, you know, you could get burnt out playing all three in a row. So yeah, I only play on the weekends. So, well, and then I scan planets every once in a while. But yeah, I think exclamation point. Oh, excuse me, I should not be yawning.
This might be useful.
ME is the Mass Effect ones. We're gonna be nice to the biotic god though, because I think he's funny. I said, wait, did I say something? Did I say Jason Minetti? No. I love hacking.
This'll put him down.
Leave my buddy alone. Dang! They just like, whoa. Okay. That was a little crazy.
I'll tear you apart.
Oh, already dead. Where'd she go? She's gone. She's completely gone. Fire.
Firing an impact shot.
That was painful.
Oh, I know why headshots are going so well for me, because I have that increased headshot that I just bought for 50,000. Oh, it was so worth it. Okay. That was money well spent. Okay. Ah, wait. You don't like these puzzles? I kind of forgot how they were like, and yeah. Just give me the money, please. Show me the money. Oh, we leveled up, didn't we? I haven't done their missions yet. Kasumi would be a good one for next week. Yeah. Especially since I love using sniper rifles in this game. Okay. And apparently hack.
Nice shot.
We can in there and take Loki.
This'll put him down.
Kasumi is so cool.
That only got him.
Sure you will. Okay. Fire. Who's shooting? Somebody's got a... Was she shooting? Oh no. There's a gunship. Get out of my way, I'm shooting a gunship. I didn't know I could cheese from there, that's pretty cool.
Firing an impact shot.
Oh, let me see. Miranda Watson! Very cool, very cool. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Oh, oh. Okay. Oops, I missed. That was so bad. Happy Sunday. Oh, she moved. How dare you move?
Weakening their integrity.
Uh-oh. Oh, did it just die on me?
This exchange is over.
Oh my god, that was actually a perfect stealer. Whoa. Mass Effect. This is the first time the Legendary Edition has died on me. No! What? Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's go to IRL first. let's swish and boop over. It looks like it's trying. Okay, here we go. There it is. Oh man, where's it gonna put us? It could be. Yeah, you were having problems with Origin earlier. Or no, wait, was it? Yeah, it was you, Eldon. That was yesterday. Origin was being funky. It just could not take our awesomeness. Okay, this isn't too far away.
They've seen us.
I'll tear you apart.
Whoa.
Going silent.
Whoa, Kasumi getting in the way. Oh my gosh.
Engaging hostiles.
Who is? Where?
Mind over matter.
No, let me get my loot. You, I want my loot, and you're interrupting me.
Going down.
How dare you? Zaid. It's probably not the best place.
Going silent.
Work at all cost. EA DLC. Wow. Wait, who's shooting me? Why are you shooting me?
You're targeting.
Go shoot someone else. Where are they? Actually, Zaid, can you take care of this, please?
Firing concussive shot!
Really? Why is the mech not dead yet? Thank you.
Like that.
I keep seeing Kasumi. Kasumi is just taking them all out. That's pretty awesome. Look at her go. She's just awesome. No, I don't. I probably should, right? I'm just having fun watching Kasumi go round and round. That was pretty awesome. Okay, we got anything up here? No? Oh yeah. Well oh, he does. He's got his disruptor ammo on, and I didn't even have to tell him. Sweet, I got 15 of them.
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous bolus.
And that's why we shot her. That was Elnora.
Close exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Okay. Have fun at work.
Good thing you took her out.
Have a good night, Kahuna. It was good to see you guys. If you have not followed Big Kahuna, please do. Very fun to watch. Usually I'm heading to bed when he streams, but I try to make it every once in a while. So, have a good one. Heart your face too. Oh, save. So Elnora, that what we just heard was the one that we shot earlier. The first time I spared her, and then I heard that message, and I was like, oh. We just pretty much let a murderer go.
Hostiles detected.
Alright, so. You.
Disengaging friend orbital detection.
Alright. We have a ship to destroy here. Save it one more time. And I have to remember there is some ammo back here.
Gunship overhead!
Oh shoot. It's a trap. Right? Oh, there's a puppy. Hi, puppy. No, please. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. I was not expecting the puppy. That went off. Did that seem like that went off quick to you all? We blew that up pretty quick. Of course, we got some pretty good weapons right now, so that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. It will drop puppies. Oh my gosh.
Looks like a shipping manifest. It shows that Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
Samara wasn't looking for this information, but at least it proves the Volus is a criminal.
No doubt Detective Anaya would want to see this.
We gotta keep moving.
I was gonna say, why is it not showing me the money? We have our biotic god somewhere. Oh, there he is.
I am a biotic god. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
You need help.
You need help. You stand before the mightiest biotic ever. Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness.
You smell what the biotic is cooking. He's
They
definitely
may laugh
cooking.
when I fall over, but they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
He does that to Zaid.
Are you part of Pitney 4's trade group?
Fear me.
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
Shepard smells something alright.
He's so terrified he didn't even mention you were missing. He just wanted to get away.
Face it, Pitney will pick money over friends every time.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room. I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
Shepard, you want me to kneecap this guy so he doesn't follow us around?
Oh my gosh.
I will tear him apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
Oh my gosh.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last. But Great Wind, biotic god, what was I saying? I am tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired.
Little bullets.
I'll nap. Destroy the universe.
Destroy the universe later.
Sleep well, you deluded jackass.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I don't think I've ever brought Zaid to this mission, so that's funny. I like his comments. Okay. I don't need to change any weapons loadouts, but I will need to save right here. For sure.
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass.
Mm-hmm.
Been spotted.
Get in line. Okay, quit blowing up the containers.
This'll put him down.
There she is. Oh, quit throwing those at me. Those are not good.
Going dark.
Okay, contested shots.
Get down.
Come on, poke your head out. Poke your head out. Got an arm.
Firing an impact shot.
Gotcha.
Ew. Might want to wait on that. Okay. Get over here, Kasumi.
Firing concussive shot.
We good?
The information's here somewhere. Let's read.
Okay, so if I miss any loot, let me know, because I can never remember where loot is in this place. For some odd reason. Lots of toxic canisters. Or is there just the thing? The data pad. I'm wondering.
That must be the ship that Asari was looking for.
You want to head back to the police station and give her the name, or look around first?
I can't remember. Seems like I always look around and I never find anything. Let's go.
Let's give her the name and keep moving.
If you have something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave, show it to her.
I got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine. I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
So true, so true.
The Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be
I think we
sworn
have to give
your
that
service
information
so that I am
to-
never forced to choose between your
What's her name?
orders and the code. By the code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
I can see that this is a very important act, Samara. Thank you.
Truly, the life of a Justicar can get lonely. I admit I am looking forward to serving with a company of honorable heroes. Shall we return to your ship?
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar. And you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard and any evidence she brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar. Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. Never heard of this Elnora. Sounds like she was just starting her career. Good thing you cut it short. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
Heck yeah, bounty fund.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We've studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're gonna find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
Alright, well that's one more than I thought we would do today. For sure. Let's see if we have any messages. Kelly?
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was
I got a sorry strawberry.
The report mentioned that Cade Malenko was there. How did that go?
It was good to see him.
Do you have strong feelings for him?
What we had together is in the past now.
I'm sorry.
Hey Trombones, how you
Parting ways
doing?
with someone so close is never easy.
What's going on? Next time you see that Krogan middleman on Ilium at your next visit regarding the mail? Oh.
I appreciate that.
Much better.
Okay.
Anyway, how may I help?
That's good.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Yeah, I noticed I was stifling more, so definitely allergies are in the works. That's for sure. I think this is pretty much it for the day. Let's go talk to Samara. I think she's in cruise quarters. Worst season you've had to date. Yeah. Life support, support observation. Oh, this is Kasumi. I forwarded Samel at the start of that mission. Next time you get the rewards. Oh, I've never heard of that. Interesting. Upgrades.
Shepard,
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Sweet, yes.
Show me what it would take.
Heck yeah. Who needs more fuel? So next weekend,
Shepard,
how are you?
We'll do
I've spent
Zaid,
much of the last
Kasumi,
400 years on my own.
unless the elusive
It is
man
nice to have
interrupts
a
us
colleague
again.
to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that
Zaid's great. I love Zaid.
and that you seek to destroy the collectors.
His comments, even
That
on
is
this
enough
last
for
mission
me.
on Samara's,
You don't
was
want to
really
know why
good.
the collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs. You might say it is personal.
I need to know if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
I should get back to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
Extended fuel cells, yay! Okay, CIC. Since I bought maps, I'll have more places to scan over the week if I feel like it, which will be nice. Yeah, let's save here. And I think this will be it for the day. Yeah, the end for Sunday, and next week, next Saturday and Sunday, more Mass Effect. What is next Sunday? Oh my gosh, in 2 weeks there will be a One Up on Cancer, another charity stream. So I haven't heard back yet, but I think I will be a part of that. So that should be fun.